Hi everybody, welcome to 5 Minute Ministries. Now this is the last little sin that I'm going to cover, and believe it or not, it's the biggest of them all. And it's the little sin of selfishness. Selfishness is lacking consideration of others, concerned chiefly with one's own personal profit or pleasure. And we human beings are very good at being selfish. We do it all the time. Now, let's say that's true or false. Selfishness is the motive behind all sin, and it is the truth. Well, I have a list here, and I just want to go through all the little sins that I've already covered and show you why it's all rooted in selfishness. Little sin of doubt. Nothing is going to work for me. Self-righteousness. No one is better than I am. I am the best. Gossip. Listen to me or tell me. Disrespect. You're not worthy of me. Pride. It's all about me. Bitterness. Nobody likes me. Uncompassion. It doesn't affect me. Apathy. It doesn't bother me. Indignance. It offends me. Judgmentalism. I don't agree with it. Idolatry. I care a lot about it. Covetousness. I want it. Discontentment. I don't have enough. Lack of self-examination. There's nothing wrong with me. The sin of omission. It doesn't bother me. Complaining. It really bothers me. Impatience. Get out of my way. Lying. I want to avoid or cause trouble. Materialism. Give it to me. Self-pity. Feel sorry for me. Favoritism. I like you, not him. And selfishness. It's all about me. Selfishness is all about you. No one else matters. Nothing else matters. It's my way or the highway. Or what about me? Okay, so how can you tell if you're selfish? Well, first, you make sure that you get yours. I will be sure to be first in line. I will not be excluded. I will do whatever it takes to obtain. Others are expendable or a stepping stone. Others can be easily disregarded. It comes at the cost of my integrity. I don't care what others think. I don't care about the consequences. You constantly want attention. You want everyone to know how pretty you are, how funny you are, how skilled you are, and you're jealous when others get attention in place of you. The problem comes when you go out of your way to make sure others are looking at you and no one else. The things you do are to gain the favor of others. You think you will be rewarded for it. You want others to see what a good person you are. You want to hide who you really are. You want people to like you. And once you have whatever it is, you won't let it go. Selfishness is even Satan's motive. If you look up Isaiah 14:12-14, Matthew 4:8-9, and Revelation 13:14-15, you will see Satan's examples of this. So when you are acting in selfish manners, you are acting as if you are the devil. So why is selfishness a sin? Can you think of any reason why selfishness is not a sin? There's not a time where you can be selfish and not sin. So what do we do about it? Well, first of all, understand that not being selfish is a risk. If you go to Luke chapter 10, 25-31, you'll read the story of the Good Samaritan. And he is a great example of what not being selfish is like. Okay, not being selfish is a sacrifice and an inconvenience. This man certainly was. He gave up all of his time, his money, his efforts to help someone else. It's a challenge, and an act of love and compassion is always a sacrifice. Always be ready to be like the Good Samaritan. You have to give up your time, your talents, and your resources in order to help someone else. And that is the ultimate act of not being selfish. Now, there are times we can't do it. That's different. But when we choose not to, and when we have the ability to help others, then it is nothing but selfishness. Now, the Samaritan had every right to keep what was his, to not use his resources. But sometimes we have to do what is right and not worry about our own rights. This has been 5 Minute Ministries, and I'll see you next time.